Hey y'all, it's me Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. So I felt like doing a tag today, and I do these occasionally even though I try not to overload my channel with them. There are 2 or 3 Shakespeare tags, so I was looking for the original video and I found a few. Obviously I'm not going to do all of them. So this is probably going to be quick, but I enjoy reading Shakespeare. I don't necessarily think he's my favorite author or the greatest playwright in the world, but he is influential. I think the plays are fun. I like seeing references in pop culture and in other novels, games, what have you, because of Shakespeare. So, actually, the main reason I'm reading Shakespeare, or I've been trying to read more Shakespeare, is so I can just pick out little pop culture references or quotes and stuff. And I mean, nothing's been ruined by not knowing some Shakespeare stuff, but when I've been reading new Shakespeare and I start picking things out, my little nerd heart enjoys it. So I'm going to keep doing it. I also plan to read the sonnets eventually, but I have not read a single sonnet at the time of me recording this video. Hopefully that will change soon. Question 1 is, what was your first exposure to Shakespeare? I know I heard the name before because I think everybody's heard the name, but I want to say, just like every other American that went to public school, it probably was 9th grade with Romeo and Juliet. Question 2 is, which Shakespeare plays and poems have you read? Hopefully I get all of these right because I didn't write down any answers. I just wanted to organically say something. The 5 I know I read in high school was Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth, Julius Caesar, and Titus Andromachus. If anybody knows Shakespeare, it might seem crazy that I read Titus Andromachus in high school. I actually read it my freshman year. My freshman teacher, we had to read Romeo and Juliet in class. And then he passed around this list, and we all had to pick a random Shakespeare play, but only one person could get each play. But he took out the 4 main plays that you read in the main 4 years of English, I guess just so we can't use the same papers and stuff later on. And I picked Titus Andronicus just because I was a Final Fantasy X fan, and I was like, Titus, they're close enough, let's see what happens. And I end up picking the goriest play I think I could have possibly picked. Oh, and I was also wrong. Othello was technically watched in my high school, but I didn't read the physical play until I was older. And then after that, let's see, I got those 6. Cleopatra and Anthony and Cleopatra. I mixed that up. I read both of the Henry IV's part 1 and 2. Midnight Summer's Dream. The Tale of the Shrew, I think. Sorry if I'm messing up these names. I literally have nothing written down besides the actual questions because I want to do everything off the top of my head. I just finished King Lear at the time of me recording this. I've read more than that. Much Ado About Nothing. Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. I am sorry. I feel like I've read 2 or 3 more though. I want to say I have read more than that. I can't think of it. So I'm just going to go on. Which have you seen, whether it's a play or the film? I saw that weird Leonardo DiCaprio, Romeo and Juliet. I've seen a Much Ado About Nothing. Othello. And I watched this weird King Lear movie on Amazon after I read King Lear, and I didn't like it. Some reason they were in modern clothing but talking. Like, that's the main thing I don't think I like about a lot of modern adaptations of Romeo and Juliet, where they're in normal clothing, normal buildings and everything, and they're still talking like Shakespeare. It kind of ruins the vibe for me. I want them to be set in the older days. So I definitely do appreciate that more. Do I have a favorite edition of the complete sets of work? No, because I've never really looked into it. I've seen them randomly, but I've never looked into owning it, so I don't have a favorite edition. What is my favorite comedy? A Midnight Summer's Dream. That's honestly probably has to be my favorite Shakespeare play, regardless of genre. My favorite history? Well, the only histories I've read uh, was Henry the Fourth, parts 1 and 2, and I read them together because I had like the No Fear Shakespeare where they're together. I don't read the modern English side of that, but it was the only edition I could find with both of them in it, and I just didn't want to read them separately, just to be honest with you. My favorite tragedy would probably have to be Macbeth. I like a lot of the quotes in that one a lot. What is my least favorite play? Honestly, probably Romeo and Juliet. I think it's realistic because teenagers are stupid and they have a lot of insta love. But I don't really care about reading it. Sometimes I don't mind Romeo and Juliet retellings. I know every Shakespeare play is a bit over the top, and that's the point. They're all supposed to be over the top, but this is just a little too much for me, but I can appreciate how kind of realistic it probably would be. You know, like, teenagers are stupid. I'm sorry. They are. I was stupid. You were probably stupid as a teenager, too, and, we do a lot when hormones are flying everywhere, and I don't think it was true love. I've heard some people argue that Romeo and Juliet is the test of true love. I don't agree with that, but I do think it's true infatuation and it's realistic. Okay, so the next question is, which play would you want to direct? I don't care to be an actor or direct these things, so none. None. Lesser play do you think needs more recognition? Since I can only remember I think 8 of the plays I read, probably. I know this isn't an unpopular play, but I know it's not usually the one kids read in school and stuff. I kind of wish Anthony and Cleopatra was talked about more, and the inaccuracies in Anthony and Cleopatra, which I don't think any Shakespeare thing is going to be absolutely accurate. But a lot of people believe things of Cleopatra because of this play, and I just kind of wish it was talked about more so people would know where the rumors came from, because I've heard people just say stuff that's actually in the play and I didn't realize it. And then when you look her up, a lot of these things are not true, but at least a lot of people my age, I don't think, read Anthony and Cleopatra, so I don't know if they're hearing it from media or their parents or whatever, but I just wish that play was talked about a bit more, and then with the actual history behind it. But I think Taming the Shrew, I know that's popular, but at the same time, I don't know a lot of people my age who has read Taming the Shrew. Just being honest, I know it's not the least popular, but I'm just going off base of what I've read. I think the toxic relationship in it could definitely resonate with a lot of people. There's a bonus question about your favorite way to teach or perform. I don't teach Shakespeare. I don't want to teach Shakespeare, to be honest. I don't perform, so I've done a couple plays in my life in high school, but I'm not a performer, so I am not going to do them. And I don't want to do Shakespeare. I don't want to talk in the way you're supposed to talk when you read Shakespeare's and stuff, so I'm going to end this here. I know this was short, but I thought this was fun, and I don't know why. I'm just been in a Shakespearean mood, and I just wanted to do this tag. So, guys, I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you later. Bye!